Welcome. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Testing.
And it was perfect. Uh-oh, am I getting fake?
Testing. Testing. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. Well, welcome to today's session. We're going to talk to Alpha now. And I think we're going to follow up with Gabu. Since we're learning about how Aether collects and corrupts. It appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Alright. Good luck then. The bloody executioners will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral, the Scions, not least of all. You tell them, Grahaki. Yeah. Too bad I can't hide like a ninja. Got business with me, cat boy? Yeah, he's giving it away. Oh, there you go. Just say yes. Mm-hmm. No ordinary crystals. I wonder what it could be. Hey, thumbs up. There you go. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Want to say hello? Thank you for stopping by. We're finishing up Shadowbringers. Okay, so they're in the cave. I love how they're using old layouts from ARR. Like they're really making you feel connected to the previous maps. They didn't have to create new lands or anything. Okay, they're doing a little conversing. Let's see what happens here. find anything finer. There's nothing unlawful about them. That's the word. Taken from the kobolds, okay. Uh-oh, a machinist. It's okay. The DPS is really bad. Bloody Executioners, that's a bad name. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, to make peace with the kobolds. That's a good point. They can attack beastmen for sure. Yikes. Oh, I see. Oh. Huh. Well, the plot thickens, I guess. The Astalicia. Interesting. I like this Zelda music, you know. You can see this from like the 2D Zelda game in like one of the dungeons. Timely provocation, desired effect. Alright, let's go back to Linza. There you go. I really think they're supposed to be here, aren't they? There it is. Just didn't load. Merle. Stealing crystals from the kobolds. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'll definitely bear witness to it, sure. Da, 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 da. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining.
Look who's come crawling.
Alright, alright. Looks like they might fight, I don't know.
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sickard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
I bid you.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen.
Yeah.
Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be.
Alright, Luffy,
Deny
calm
us our
down.
right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
This is giving me some One Piece vibes.
Pirates till we die!
What we take! Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
What?
Pirates have no place.
This is so
Our
intense.
nation has prospered.
Oh,
Centuries
no,
ago,
no, no.
our ancestors led a failed
I
rebellion
accidentally skipped it.
and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their
That's
backs.
true.
In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores.
It's true.
Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive.
Okay.
And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Werlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. So we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then?
Maybe.
Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us?
Is this a trick question?
The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vylbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so.
Fair.
Still, we're all Laminsons here and no one wants a war.
Mm-hmm.
So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards.
League of Lost Bastards.
If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
Through a duty synced, level synced.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Challenge. Oh boy. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh yeah, gun. I kinda like the blue gun better, but... Oh boy.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Well, that's smart. There's some cool hand Luke stuff going on. Shooting it out of his hands.
It's the captain!
Captain Ilfir!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Oi.
Captain!
Arr.
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed.
That's no good.
Listen well,
I love
all
this
of
music.
ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral.
Mm-hmm.
And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay?
It's Hilfer.
Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want.
Oh, there you go. Chase the dream.
We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief.
And some common sense.
Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend. And it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths.
Well,
Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow.
Oh my goodness.
There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't foresee the intervention either. But I did. Yeah, we need hard to tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes doomed to fail. Free the leader from Titan's influence. Okay. Some 50 years passed. Wow. Seeing the land, what a great divide, huh? Speak of obstacles. Wow. The fish I would catch. A single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Gonna cure that priest or die trying. Let's do it. Dun, dun. Camp Overlook, let's do it. Alright. I remember Camp Overlook. It's right next to where the kobolds join. Maybe there's going to be a final 5.4 quest involving them. Often I wasn't lying when he said he'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need. Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave it to us to focus on your own task. Indeed, and should you want, pray, you need only say the word. Gabu, did you follow us here? Something important I want to say to the High Priest. Alright, come with us. Probably an emotional monologue. Kobolds suddenly remember how keen they were to be reconciled. All this music. Oh, here we go. Alice's work's done. Alright, we got a level 6, level 80. Oh, look at all those crystals. Are they dead? Did Titan kill them again? Could just be
Greetings,
sleeping.
Patriarch. I am Merlwyn Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa.
Yes.
I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
Fair enough.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Oh, Titan? You really want to stick Titan on us?
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alize! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Let's do this.
We must protect Alize!
Okay.
You're in my sights. You're in my sights.
I think that's okay. There we go.
Just what we need. You're not alone.
There we go. There we go.
Here you are, Alize.
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good about this. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Give him some more repair. Whoa. Remember this is before I came here? No, you're kidding me. Wow. Wow. Well, he's done. Yeah. More XIV. Here we go. Wow.
Yes, this will do. Here I
Here we go. It's a potion.
go. Go, Angela.
You're acting like we're Noah. Wow. Is this the real big boss?
Did it work?
I'm not sure.
What?
Oh no. Oh boy.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why? Why would I do such a thing?
Oh. Yeah.
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Yikes.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either.
Mm-hmm.
There's been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
What is going on? Come on, Gabu.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples.
You finally get done what you were trying to do in ARR, huh? Oh my gosh.
For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over
I really
territory,
expected a Titan fight, to be
pillaging
honest.
and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
There we go. Peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None. And I do not blame you for it.
Mm-hmm.
In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all the Mincens, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
Wow.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation.
Mm-hmm.
In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Mincen and Mincer to thrive. Much of what we have we owe to the kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world. and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vylbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world. If you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do.
Yeah.
But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
Who betrayed you?
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole. I fought. I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it.
Wow.
However much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades.
Oh.
It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vylbrand home.
What are you doing? No. What are you doing? Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. What? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, there we go.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gabu does. And I will trust him.
Wow.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment.
Wow.
Or failing that, seek our aid. We're...
Okay.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father,
Titan,
just
yeah.
as I was.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch.
Yes, and then he shoots him for real this one. That'd be hilarious. If he's like, bam, shoots him this one. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I really expected to fight Titan, but I didn't. Da, 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 da. Future's rewritten. What's this about? What is this about?
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself.
That's close by.
What in the world is that?
What's going on? What's that from? Like a ziggurat or something?
A tower?
It's a ziggurat.
You can see it too, then. I feared I was losing my wit.
What does it mean?
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea. Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest...
Okay.
Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need...
Of course, Admiral.
My thanks. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo.
Okay. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Hey, Lise.
Thank you for coming so soon. I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these...
Roger preserved!
What? What is going on?
It can't be.
The palace! After them!
Okay.
You're here, good.
Yep. Oh my gosh. What is this?
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why? Even the hero of the piece is here!
Is that... a sigh?
His body, more like.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Asians.
Mm-hmm.
Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandango. And may I say what a pleasure it is to finally meet you.
Can you do the Fandango? Hey, what do you want? Yeah.
My straight? It is my intention to recreate the final days. To which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices. Or towers.
The final days? But it was the Asians who...
You're quite right! Though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my powers as I see fit,
Alright.
to fulfill my heart's desire.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Alright.
And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
Nary.
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you!
And you. You
I
get a
want
car.
you all to die!
You get it to
And
die. You
I
get
want to die too!
Everybody
Oh,
gets to
yes.
die.
I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
That's weird.
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you.
Mm-hmm.
So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe.
Good.
I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your...
Okay. That is so cool. That is so cool.
but I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in.
Lunar Bahamut, eh?
Everyone out! My men will...
What a cool. I guess we know what 5.5 is about. Don't hesitate, take care of both of yourselves. Yep. Dun, 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 dun.